Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the greatest goddamn show in the NDL. I don't know where I is. Bye. How you doing? Morning, everybody. Happy day. Oh, happy day. Smash the like button. Well, welcome to day 786. Hey, really getting up there in the days, boys. Do you have any idea?
Previously on the John Bam Show.
I lost my virginity in the John Bam stream.
I'm not the only one. The only one. Take the Oh, shot down, loser. Fucking deal with that, boy. I thought it was beautiful. What do you mean? I thought it was beautiful, Chad. Sounded like someone broke the siren. Nah, man, that was some beautiful serenade show. This guy here's peens are we touching? I mean, it's just a big peen grab bag. Just have at it. Chad, I heard that in water polo, they grab each other's dicks. You guys heard that? Water polo sounds like a way more hardcore sport now, doesn't it? Real. Yeah. I heard they literally, like, they grab your fucking balls underwater so that, like, you start drowning and you can't fight for the ball. It's like, man, I ain't playing that sport. That's the worst sport I ever heard of in my life. Who volunteers to play that sport? That's the kind of sport you just end up in it, right? Nobody ever woke up one day and was like, I'm going to be the next water polo champion. It's like, no. You just, like, we needed somebody for the water polo team, so I tried out, and then I found out about grabbing dicks. And no, Amanda, I'm saying, did you know that water polo, when they're playing water polo under the water, they're just like violently, not like more like you know? Yeah, I'm a big water polo enthusiast. Right, chap? People that enjoy having their dicks pulled. Yeah. Type 1 if you suddenly feel like playing water polo. Type 1? No, I'm just kidding. Chad, don't type 1. The FBI is watching. The International Alliance for Water Polo is watching. You'll never get in now, dude. You're never gonna get in. You're never gonna give you. You're never gonna dad do dad do I'm a twist enthusiast. Oh my god, you would have loved this dude I met at a town park one time. He was an old fella. He was an old fella. Pencil in your pee hole. Wow. What, bro? What, bro?
Everybody get your popcorn. It's time for Bam's movie reviews. What did Bams watch last night? It's time to find out what kind of trash he was watching. He's watching movies. His name is Bams.
Yeah! All right, boys. Last night, we're keeping along with the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Last night was Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. I mean, you know, okay, everybody knows Freddy. I'm not doing a fucking Freddy movie review. But the standouts for me in part 4 is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is bangers, dude. The soundtrack is so 80s and it's used so well. The music's used really well, so that was a highlight. Freddy's mask looks terrible, dude. Yeah, well, everything Freddy's campy. And that is what I like as well. I enjoy the camp. I love when Freddy is slicing your innards out and he says some cheesy-ass line. Cold outside tonight, huh? He just says something stupid and then just like guts you. Anyway, the movie though, not that great. It's not a great one. It's good. It's watchable. What else do we got to say about that? That's about it. It's also the only one for some reason that is not on HBO Max, which was a little flippin' annoying. I had to actually rent it. Bro, I rented that shit. It's from 1988. Imagine renting something from 1988, bro. That's what I did. Thanks, Amazon. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. It's gonna be a Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. Go.
Bams watching movies. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm watching movies. Yeah. I watch our movies every day. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I also did watch a little bit more Dahmer. He want a suck face? Yeah, he does say that. He says something like that. Yeah, like, let's suck face. Want a suck face? Like, Jesus, Freddy, calm down. Calm down, Freddy. Good Lord. Yeah, on episode 6. Let's suck face. Yeah, Freddy's mask, though, looks terrible in that one for some reason. I think I put it on Letterboxd. I'm like, his mask looks like it's fresh out of the injection mold. Like, the Freddy mask has always been kind of shit because it's meant to look like tendons and, like, flaps of skin. Like, you have skin here, connected by a skin bridge, but then, like, nothing here, nothing here. So, technically, you should be able to put your fingers through there. But they don't do that. It's always just, like, this injection molded face mask. And I'm like, oh, man, when are we ever going to get a good Freddy
96
mask?
96 short months Bam Wiggle.
Thought it was supposed to be burn scars? Well, yeah, but you can look at his face and tell what's supposed to be going on. Right? You can imagine if I burn through my skin right here, but not here, but then also burn through it here, well, then obviously, like, we're talking about, like, there's channel ways. Like, you could put your finger through the hole in the top, stick out the one. Anyway, Freddy's mask kind of trash, bro. I did like the reference to Jason. I thought that was funny in the movie. The scene where the kid's sitting on his bed and they're building the tension. They got the creepy music going. Someone's coming from around the door. Oh my God, who's coming around the door? And then it's just his little dog. And he goes, oh, Jason. It's like, I see what you're doing. Oh, I see what he called him, Jason. Oh, I see what you're doing. So that was clever. I thought that was clever. It was very clever. Bams talk shit about TikTok. Cue the intro. Here we go. Bams is talking shit about TikTok because he's a boomer. Yeah, hey, boomers. All right, chat. Quiet quitting is the topic of discussion today. Good Lord, chat. Holy shit. Okay, let's get a few things clear about quiet quitting, okay? Number 1, nobody's doing it. Number 2, anybody that is doing it is just an absolute fool doing nothing other than playing themselves. You're playing yourself, and what's going to happen is you're going to quiet quit because you saw it on TikTok, you lazy son of a bitch. You're going to quiet quit, right? And then you're going to get on Twitter with a hashtag when that new person who was below you gets promoted right up past you. You're going to start claiming it's because of this, that, the other thing. Nah, it's because you quiet quit, you moron. Why do you put in more work than you're paid for? Because that's how a boss selects who the fuck gets a promotion, you dingus. Who are they going to give the promotion to? The person that sits there and does the absolute bare minimum, or the dude that's showing up on the weekend just to make sure he did not forget the TPS cover sheet? Who's getting the promotion? And then your quiet quitting ass is going to get skipped over on the promotion, and you're going to go on Twitter and be like, oh, it's because he's a misogynist and I'm a woman, right? You're going to say some bullshit like that. Get out of here. Don't get caught up in quiet quitting. It's a edgelord trend on TikTok that I swear to God, no matter how much you hate a corporation, you're doing them a favor. They now don't have to promote you, and they get to fire you once they realize you're quiet quitting. There it is. So what I think I'm basically getting at is it's not a real thing. It's not a real thing. It's not a big widespread thing. And if anybody was dumb enough to fall for it, they're simply playing themselves. Cue the outro. And that's it. with the boomer. Bams hates TikTok. Yay, yay, boom, boom. All right, there it is. What's quiet quitting? It's where you only do the work you have to do at work, basically. Like if you're paid to do the dishes. Your boss comes to you and says, we're a little swamped tonight. Can you vacuum the dining room? And a quiet quitter would say, I'm sorry, I respectfully decline. I respectfully decline to vacuum. That's not part of my job description. I'm not paid for that. Right? That's what bro. If I was your boss, I'd say, you're quiet quitting? Well, you're quiet fired. Get the fuck out of my place. That's what I would say. I'd say, you're quiet fired. Get the fuck out of here. And I'd whisper, get the fuck out of here. Quietly. Anybody out there that's ever worked a job, that's what you do. You know, because your boss or your shop or your office with a single bathroom can't really afford to hire a janitor for the one bathroom. So someone in the office has got to clean the bathroom. Yeah, you got hired to be the accountant, but if you're working at this place, you clean the bathroom here too. Right? There's no like federal set law where like, oh, you were hired to be a cashier. That means you don't have to mop floors. No. If your boss asks you to do something, you do it or you face the consequence. Consequence might just be that you don't get that next pay raise. Or that person that just got hired is about to get promoted right past you, right? So the way you work your way up the ladder is to do more than other people. If every single employee was quiet quitting and only doing their actual minimum, how does the boss know who to promote? So people want to think that you're promoted because, well, I put the time in, so I'm due a promotion. Wrong. A company promotes people that can do better for the company. And so it would not be in any manager's benefit to elevate someone doing the minimum. You're literally looking for the person doing more. In my opinion, the point of quiet quitting is you're lazy and don't want to work. And you're from Gen Z. That's what it is. My whole life, I've been here decades of people working. It's just the way work goes. But all of a sudden, you got Gen Z that's like, wait a minute, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand, man. No, we do. The whole world has been going to fucking work for decades before you were born. And all of a sudden, you were like, oh, no, this isn't how it's supposed to be. What the fuck do you mean? We all been doing that shit for years, man. Get out of here. You don't want to work hard for your boss? Quit. Quit. Final layer. Oh my God. Boom! I annihilated every tree. That's it. Holy it. And we got 369? Wait. Is that how many I got out of the whole thing? I know, like, the sniffer. Oh, yeah, let's look. Chat, we got a new video, dude. Let's look. We got a new video, guys. Let's see this shit, chat. You boys ready? Let's go, boy. Let's see what it is. Shh. Guys, the movie's starting.
Tiny Agnes, did you teach chickens how to lay eggs underwater?
Not yet.
They look ancient.
These are sniffer eggs. I thought they were extinct.
What kind of chicken is that?
Oh, they aren't birds at all. The sniffer is an ancient mob.
Were they plant experts?
They loved plants and found seeds by sniffing the ground in the most adorable way.
With all of these eggs, I bet we can help them thrive in the overworld once again.
And maybe even get some new plants, if the community votes for the sniffer, that is.
Exactly.
Will the Sniffer get to roam the overworld again? You have 24 hours to cast your vote starting on October the 14th, noon, Eastern Daylight Time.
Okay, so the way I took that is it's a mob that is a seed farm, right? It's a mob that's a seed farm. So you would gather a bunch of those mobs, you probably put them in a little grass pit, and every once in a while, they spit out seeds that they dig out of the ground. Not that bad. I mean, that's not terribly exciting, but at the same time, we can see the mob is meant to address something, right? It's like, okay, this mob can be used for seed production. You can just random seeds out of the ground all day with these mobs. You did notice in the video there was a baby one, but then there was also a really big one. Other than that, I mean, that's kind of all it was. Not too crazy. Whatever. I liked it. I think it's cool, Mom. I would not mind having some of those.
Idiot!
Hype. They are putting Biden in the game.
Oh, too political then. Oh, too political, bro.
Sniffing my anus at 100 sub train.
Fuck yeah, let's do it, boys. Sniffing anus at 100 sub trade.
Idiot!
Guys, girls, brothers, if there's no ball, it's not a sport.
If there's no ball. Now, what about badminton? Badminton's got a shuttlecock, and I would call badminton a sport. Boxing, yeah, boxing. No, well, I mean, if it's men's boxing, there's 4 balls on average. Actually, I mean, technically, maybe 3-point-something balls on average. You know, because some people lose a ball for various reasons. Got to cover that. But anyway. Air hockey. That ain't a sport. Is air hockey a sport? That's not people. There's not even competitive air hockey. Why is there no competitive air hockey? Is American football a sport? It's the sport. Like any sport, if you got to decide if it's a sport, you're comparing it versus American football. That's the sport. The sport of sport is American football. American football is ass, grow up. Well, I mean, how are you going to say American football grow up when I can turn on your European football and watch them flop around on the ground as 5-year-old kids pretending that Billy hit me. Billy hit me. Ow, ow, ow. And then they roll. Oh, God. And they flail. Oh, Billy hit me. And then they roll the tape back. Billy was nowhere near him. Literally acting like 5-year-olds. Literally acting like 5-year-olds. That's your model sport, bro? Hey, I refuse to respect soccer until they cut the flopping bullshit. Cut the flopping bullshit, or it's just a bullshit sport. I'm sorry, Brett. And I'm only saying that because I'm not in a pub in London, okay? If I was in a pub in London, I'd be like, yeah, oi, bruvs. I love the soccer ball. Football, I fucking love football, oi, bruvs. Okay, but because I'm in the safety of my home, I'll tell it like it is. Your sport's trash, and it's mostly because of the flopping. I'm sorry, man. Get the flopping out of your sport, and then maybe someone will respect it. But until, it's just a bunch of 5-year-old babies, dude. Yeah, I like to say soccer is so boring that they leave the clock running when there's not even shit happening. Just because we got to end this, dude. Why did we make this game 90 minutes? Why is this a 90? How long is soccer game? It's either 60 or 90 minutes, but it's the longest 60 or 90 minutes. It's so long. And they're just like commercial. Clock's still running. Like, we got to end this game somehow, dude. Boys, man, I really like to hang out and talk finance with y'alls, but I got to go eat. A legend says there's a burrito waiting for me. What? Subscribe for more.